supply leads to higher AD without talking about any interest rate effect. Okay? Are you okay with the first point? You can also say investments go up. Why? Because firms have more funds on hand. This is a small but rather obvious point. Firms have more funds available, so they'll be more likely to expand, to invest. Okay. Now let's say if there is higher C and I on property, or even if they buy stocks, what do we call these? We call them investment assets. Alright? Investment assets. I think I explained the word asset before. Asset means something that's of value to you. Okay? So if people spend more on properties and stocks, am I right to say these asset prices increase? I go through step by step, see whether you can follow. Okay? So when asset prices increase, owners of these assets feel wealthier. Imagine if property prices rise and I happen to have a property on hand, I'll feel wealthier. Wow, look, my house is now worth 1.5 million. I feel richer already. Then I go out to celebrate, I will spend more. In your school notes, they call this the wealth effect. Whenever I talked about consumption factors, I only say I's, income, credit, expectations. Wealth effect, seldom used except when you talk about direct mechanism. Okay? So this is one of the instances where you talk about it. Or unless there's a case study, they talk about it. Okay? Any questions? Thus far, I hope you can see we are still talking about higher AD. But we have not mentioned interest rates at all. Okay? Last one. When there's more money, right, local investors, they take hold of this money, they may choose to invest outside, overseas. Local investors, they may choose to invest overseas. Why? You see, imagine a case where the economy had to cut interest rates from 5% to 4%, 4% to 3%, 2% to 1%, 1% to 0%. Do you think the economy is doing well or not? No, the economy must be doing very badly. That's why you keep trying to boost the economy. You keep giving the person an injection to stimulate the brain or stimulate the heart, but it's still not working, right? So investors look at this. They hold on to the money on one hand. On the other hand, they are thinking, look, my economy is doing very badly. Why should I invest here? They may choose to invest overseas. So in US, they did this, right? Later I'll give you the background. And the investors took the money and chose to take it out from US. They invested in Hong Kong. They invested in Singapore. Why? Property. Okay? This results in hot money outflow. When hot money flows out, same thing as the Sembawang hot spring example I gave you, right? You drop the slippers there, the supply of your currency goes up, your exchange rate depreciates, X minus M goes up, assuming your elasticity assumptions hold, right? You have just been introduced to the direct mechanism of monetary policy. Is this in the syllabus? Yes, it is. Coming up soon. Any questions? Higher C, higher I, higher C, higher X minus M. It seems quite powerful. Okay? Then by way of comparison, you can contrast this with the indirect mechanism, which we summarized earlier. Higher money supply leads to lower interest rates. You had to take a feeder bus, that's why it's indirect. We also had higher C, higher I, higher X minus M. Any questions? okay, the reality is that both of them are always at work. All right? Even when you are not at the liquidity trap, both direct and indirect mechanisms are still working. But the direct mechanism only comes into the picture when you talk about the liquidity trap. Because that means the indirect mechanism is effectively dead. Then you have to invoke the direct mechanism. This is when you use it. All right?